Hello and welcome. We're ready for Sunday afternoon football. Perfect weather for football. I welcome Gary Lyon with me as we prepare for this big game.
Thanks, Hutto. It's great to be here.
A chance for these sides to gain some confidence from a win in this practice match. Hitting the turf today will be the Cats and Melbourne. They run on in full confidence, they're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banners are... And here we go, it's Geelong taking on Melbourne. Just gave it away. Brayshaw getting in on the act, kicks out of the congestion. Rowan gets on the end of this. Spears the ball. Radaglia takes the mark. Releases the handball. Handball's under pressure. Gorn with the ball. Viney gets on the end of that handball. Fought hard to get a handball away. Parfitt didn't dispose of it correctly and hands it over. Didn't get away from that tackle.
Fantastic pressure there.
At full stride, receives the handball. Looks okay off the boot. Look at them celebrate that effort. Puts the first goal on the board. Back in the middle. Stanley got in a better position. Duncan kicks out of the congestion. Takes a nice mark. Ball gets cut off. The ball rolls over the boundary line. Menegola coming onto the ground. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment, Hutto. A great game of footy.
It's a turnover. Missed the target. Jetta couldn't complete the tackle. Ablett just gets enough distance on the kick, and it's a goal. That will settle his nerves. Gets his first on the board. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot.
The umpire set the bounce to restart the game. Selwood has the ball. Hurried kick. Takes the mark. So what can Geelong do with this opportunity in front of goal? That's a well-executed kick for a goal.
He's enjoying every second of it out there.
Another goal. He's kicked a couple now. Celebrating hard. Won it down. Up for grabs for Oliver. Doesn't cover much ground with that kick. Taylor intercepts it from the bounce. Goes by hand to Parfitt. Rowan clinks up with a chance to run. Takes the mark all by himself. Wiedemann drives the kick. Selwood found a way to mark that one. Chose to kick it. A good mark under the circumstances. Decides to kick. Kelly got under it. A chance here to convert for Geelong. Myers runs after this one. Snaffled up by May. Goes with the kick. It's cut off by Stanley. He flicks it over, hands that ball to the opposition. Gives a don't argue. Movement by hand. Fends off the tackler. Radaglia a bit too casual with the tackle. The ball will be coming back. What a goal by Atkins. He puts through his first goal, and that puts them further in front. He's enjoying that goal. We're back in motion. Guides it down. Gorn grabbed it clean. He's gone. Selwood gets right in his face.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
Holding the footy. Selwood probing kick inside the 50. Goal scoring opportunity for Hawkins. Going for goal number one. It's going to be close. Geelong doing well at the moment. Hibbert looking for options now. Blitzarves presents and takes the mark.
The Cats are getting plenty of marks with loose players. They're really able to control the game and move at their own pace.
Melksham can celebrate however he likes after a goal like that. Smiles all round. Melbourne get there first. Back with another centre bounce. Wins the ruck duel. He's got the footy in his hands. Scoops up the ball. Ball up in the centre square. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
It's a really entertaining game of football.
The contest, no match for him.
Of course, Hutto.
That kick was pure.
No doubt about it.
Puts through his third goal. This kick stretches the lead. He loved that one. We're back in the middle to resume play. Radaglia won it down. He has the ball. Gets a quick kick away. Half it marks uncontested. Gets a touch to the ball. Rowan gets a quick kick away. Kolajasny found some space and marked. The ball is turned over. The umpire calls for a stoppage.
Geelong have been extremely well organised at the stoppages, and it sees them being able to win the ball from the clearance.
A spearing kick from Dalhouse. Intercepted. Pushes through with power. Kolajasny manufactures a handball. He's got the football now. Radaglia looking to track down the footy. Jetek with a brilliant rundown tackle.
Outstanding pressure.
Looks up with a kick. Hibbert has it.
Geelong are struggling to maintain the pace of the game. They might need to slow it down and take some uncontested marks to get the game back on their terms.
Puts boot to ball. The ball finds Henry. It's been turned over. Lobs the handball. Turned it over. Jones lobs the handball. Intercepted. Gives the old don't argue. Linking by hand. Handballs to a teammate on the run. Terrific mark there. Nurses that ball through the big sticks.
He's absolutely loving it. Why not?
Gets his first.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive.
Ball gets cut off. Dug out the loose ball. Clear free. Just put both hands in the back. Stewart plays on. The ball ends up with Clark. Got the hands free. Receives the handball and takes off. Slams it on the boot. Takes that one strongly. In the back. Advantage. Towards centre half forward. Ball hits the deck. McDonald applies the pressure and wins a free. Didn't get away from the tackle.
Beautiful tackle, Hutto.
Marks net. As we go into the break, the scores are Geelong 37, Melbourne 6.
The Cats are up and about early, and I bet the coach would be happy with this lead at quarter time.
The game was fairly open for the players ready to start the second quarter. The game is back underway. Thrashes it. Is in his possession. Dangerfield rushes with the kick. Nobody can hold on here. Sweeping handball. Hands that ball to the opposition. Jetta won him. Kicks it out of the back half. Ablett couldn't snaffle it. Stanley might have overworked himself there. Hibbert slams it onto the boot. Offhands from Henry. McDonald gives away a free for in the back. Blitzarves puts it on the boot. May spills it. Just put his hand. Normally a pretty good kick. Let's see what he can do here. Up and over. Terrific courage.
Got the jukes out.
Duncan hooks the kick. Now they lead by...
Now they've got to set up and find a way to stop the ball movement.
Fantastic chase and tackle. May sticks the tackle.
Great tackle.
Handball's out into space. With the ball now. Has it now. First touch for Arms. Runs it over the boundary line. Duncan running off for a break. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
There's not enough effort out there at the minute.
That's holding the ball. Oh. Looks to move it by foot. Dangerfield takes it strongly. Putting this one through would give Geelong plenty of confidence. He can take off after that handball. Rowan looking a bit sluggish out there. He acknowledges the crowd. The lead is now 38. Centre bounce. Stanley won the tap. Slick with the hands. Selwood turns the ball over by hand. Neil Bullen heads onto the ground. Slapped away. Pushes off the tackler with a driving kick. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. Ball back into play. Gorn does well. Henry needs a chance to rest. Hits the target by hand. Interesting handball. No questions about that decision. He delivers with a drop pass. McDonald puts his first goal on the board. Pretty happy with that one. The Demons close the gap to 32. About to resume play. Punched away. He wins possession. He lays off the pass. Parfitt couldn't stick the tackle. Just gave it away. Did well to get a hand in. Puts the handball out in front. They create the turnover. Fights the good fight. Goes short by hand. Dishes it off to a player on the run. Taken by Jetta. This is Finey. Hibbert finds his man on the move. Turned it over. Stanley unable to hold on. Quick handball. He's on fire at the moment, Gaz.
He just keeps finding the footy.
Rowan now heading off to the bench for a break. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
It's a turnover. They can link up now. Getting pushed out of the way was Duncan, and he stepped over the boundary line. Radaglia heading to the bench. Clears the contest. Harms gets the handball away. Holding the ball. Tackle knocks the ball loose. Moves it by foot. Off hands. Releases by hand. Missed the target. Kolajasny got him. Lining up for goal. Myers uses it by foot. He has to hold on to those. Just dismisses his opponent. The tackle deserves a free and gets it. A big tackle there.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
Lining up for goal number 4. Moves the ball out of defence. Wiedemann had it, lost it. Great tackle. Runs into a tackle.
Fantastic tackle.
Goes by foot. Out of bounds in the pocket. Ball tossed back in. Thumped clear. Well collected on the bounce. Pushes through with power. Parfitt just fends off his opponents. Penetrating handball. Dalhouse onto the ball. Goes by hand. Gorn with a chance on the turnover. Jones picks it up. Radaglia unable to lay the tackle. Uses it by foot. Ends up turning this ball over. Goes for the goals. On its way. He celebrates hard after that. Geelong lead Melbourne 50-12. Takes possession. Just put it on the boot. Marked by Clark.
Geelong have got on top in the marks. They've been able to control the ball in the air and it sees them in this position.
Gets a hand to the ball. Mops up the loose ball. Gets it away. At full stride, receives the handball. Myers throws the ball away. Gorn tucks it into the pocket. He looks like he needs a spell. We'll get a ball up. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
Melks and marks. A thumping kick. They'll be pleased with that effort. A nice long goal. They get around him up.
That's a really good team goal. Geelong have turned the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over, which doesn't make it as dangerous.
Decides to go back now. Menegola takes a strong mark. Moves the ball by foot. Atkins over the top. Sparrow steals possession. Handballs. That was a sloppy handball. May gets the loose ball. Handballs to no one in particular. Opportunity. The siren sounds, and that's the end of the term. The scores: Geelong 52, Melbourne 18.
It's been a promise.
Second half action about to commence. About to resume hostilities. Won the hit out. Selwood slowing down now. Might be in need of a rest. Taylor has a great set of hands. Wants to keep it moving. Rowan can't hold on to the tackle. Jones releases by hand. The handball hits the target. Finds his man. Parfitt has a teammate on the move. He's in charge of the ranking points.
He's dominating this game.
Gets some reward for his efforts. The margin is 38. Gorn thrashes it. He gets his hands on the footy. A strong mark in the pack from Rowan. Keeps it moving. Turned it over. Jetek wants to keep it moving by hand. Receives the handball and takes off. He gains possession. Takes possession. Linking by hand. Gets it away under pressure. Hawkins dismisses his opponent with disdain. Caught napping, and it's holding the ball.
Brilliant chase.
Clark cuts it off. Gets the handball away. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game's going right now.
Oliver wins himself a free for that tackle.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
Didn't disguise that well enough, and it's been called deliberate. Links with hands, and now May. Quick hands, and they could be away here. Receives the handball and takes off. He kicks that goal with purpose.
Of course, Hunter.
Hawkins increases the lead. He's excited about that one. Stanley thumped it clear. Selwood tacks it forward. Ball spills. Landed in his back on this occasion. May sends it into space. Pinpoint accuracy from Hawkins. He's got a couple now, starting to get into this game. This lead getting bigger now. His teammates rush over. Umpire ready to resume play. Stanley slaps it away. Uses a short handball. Dangerfield brushed off easily. Giving it off was Viney. Poor handball. Causes a turnover. Hibbert looks in need of a spell. They can link up now. Had plenty of the ball. Brayshaw breaks the tackle. Hands it out to open space. Keeps it alive. Finds his man. Stanley just gets it onto the boot. Dalhouse dominating this game.
He's been superb today, Hunter.
Congratulated by his teammates. Geelong have kicked the last 4 goals. 56 points the difference.
Geelong are winning the ball out of the clearance and are capitalising. It's much easier to score when you're always on the front foot.
He drives it. Doing well to intercept that kick.
Geelong haven't been in control. They've given up way too many uncontested marks and are letting the opposition set the pace.
One down. Viney is blowing hard after that effort. Just dismisses his opponent. Outruns the tackler. Ablett pulls the trigger and pumps it through the big sticks.
Yes, hello.
Gets some reward for his efforts. That's 5 in a row for Geelong. The margin is 62. With quick hands. Wiedemann had the pressure bearing down. Puts it into space. Getting in the way was Hunt. He needs to convert if they're to have any chance from here. Pretty happy with that one. Melbourne produced the margin. We resume hostilities. Tap came from Stanley. Wiedemann slick with the hands. He's got the footy in his hands. Hits the target by hand. Is in his possession. He goes for broke. He's excited about that one.
He's absolutely loving it, and why not?
This one gives them a bigger lead. Congratulated by his teammates. Back in the middle, has the rucks go at it. Tap down. Fighting hard was Dangerfield. It's a turnover. Manufactures the handball. Doing well was Neil Bullen. Just releases the handball. He has the ball. Just got the hands in the back there. Uses it now. Easily takes the mark. Petrarca gives it a ride. Good mark and looks to send it back. Moved on by Blitzarves. Selwood releases the handball under pressure. Viney going to be penalised here. Puts it on the boot. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
Geelong have managed to rack up a big number of marks, and it's easy to see why they're leading this match.
Kick goes astray, and it's out on the full. Fritz kicks it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Yeah, he's having a real quiet match, Hutto.
Does well to cut off the kick. The free kick going to Selwood. Elects to kick. Going for goal number 1. He acknowledges the crowd.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
Guided down nicely by Stanley. Sinks the slipper into it. Great mark under pressure. Menegola moves it by hand. Got boot to ball. Well collected. Gathers it now. Fights the good fight. The crowd roar for holding the ball. Fails to fend off the tackler.
Constant pressure and rewarded.
Flew high but didn't hold on. Stanley puts on the tackle and is rewarded. Stanley shuts him down.
A great defensive effort.
The kick connects with the post. Geelong beginning.
You'll have to do better than that next time.
May goes with the kick. Ball off hands. Petrarca needs to lift.
Maybe the coach needs to get on the phone to him and give him some instructions.
Has it now. Hannon receives the ball. Just a moment. Melbourne now only...
That's a big let-off there. That would have been a big goal. Geelong are taking their chances in front of goal. We say it so often, but when you do the simple things right, it goes a long way towards winning.
Stanley sees off Gawn. He gets his hands on the footy. The Demons trail by 68. They certainly have a lot to think about before the final term.
Geelong believe they can win this game. It's time to show it.
The forwards starting to take control of this game. Plenty of goals in that quarter. Stanley on top of the ranking points.
He's having a fantastic game.
Umpire ready to begin the last term. Back in the middle now. Gawn thumps it forward. Using every ounce of energy he has left. Collects the loose ball. He's having a big game. The loose ball scooped up. The ball spills to Petrarca. Kept alive under pressure. Under pressure and keeps it alive. Unfortunately, not for long as the ball goes out.
I hate to say it, Hutto, but this game is over.
Taps it down. Controlled well off the bounce. Handball finds Taylor. Slips the handball to Henry. Gives it to Clark. Picking it up was Gawn. He gains possession. Jones going for number 1. He's excited about that one. Melbourne behind by 62. Umpire ready to resume play. Gawn thumps it clear. Finds the loose ball. The ball mopped up. Stanley just threw it. Looks to move it by foot. A race for the loose ball. Clark contests the hard ball. Hannon just too high with the tackle. Kick by Stewart. Takes a simple grab.
Geelong have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Looks up with a kick. Couldn't take it. Jetta winning plenty of the ball.
He's setting the example at the moment.
Hawkins slips high and gives away the free kick.
Geelong just can't seem to retain possession of the footy. They're getting outmarked all over the ground and as a result find themselves losing this contest.
Couldn't keep the ball in play. Hibbert coming off for a spell. Toss back into play. Slapped away. Dishes it off. Intercepted. Got the hands free. The handball hits the target. Slips the handball to Harms. Just gets it onto the boot. Takes an uncontested mark. Wiedemann with quick hands. McDonald knows they desperately need this one. Can he deliver? They get around him after that effort. Melbourne close the gap to 56. Back in the middle. Taps it down. He's got the football now. Sparrow flicks it over. A chance for Wiedemann. Ball picked up. Rushes with the kick. He gives chase to the footy. Fritz handballs. Neil Bullen gives it to the player running past. Kicks long for goal and misses. Not many players can make it from that distance. Can't make the most of that chance. Blitzarves considering the options on the kick-in. Neil Bullen marks it. Testing shot outside 50. A 45-degree angle for this shot at goal. Just sends it into space. Ablett finds possession. Geelong are happy about that one. That's his third. He's doing his job out there. He loved that one. Margin getting dangerous now. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. He wins possession with the ball now. Kicks inside the 50. Finds a target. Opportunity once again for Melbourne to put one through. Move it on. McDonald takes aim. Good looking kick off the boot. And it's sailed through.
Yes, Hutto.
His teammates rush over. Margin in a really tricky situation.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. The Demons are going to struggle to get back into this game if they continue to kick poorly in front of goal.
We're back in the middle to resume play. Gawn guides it down. They can create from this. Moves the ball by foot. Clean pick up by Menegola. A lot of possessions for him. Kolajasny got hands to it. Sockers it through for a goal. 3 goals so far. Great stuff. He's enjoying that goal. Geelong lead by 61. We're back in motion. Gawn hurls it away. Wins the race to the ball. Penetrating handball. Neil Bullen tackles well and wins a free. Great tackle.
Showing some really good pressure there.
Great mark. Petrarca should be able to put this through. Let's go. Massive kick here. They need to convert this opportunity. Melbourne produced the margin.
You've just got to do better there. They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity. Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Melbourne forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Looking to bring it back into play. Petrarca didn't mark it. Marks all alone.
Geelong are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Stewart there to mop up. Charges with intent. Intercepted by Benagola. Hacking it out of there. Fritsch determined to reach the ball.
Another goal here, and this game could be well and truly over.
Gorn won the duel. Atkins creatively finds a way past. Hits the target by hand. He's getting a lot of the ball gas.
He has been outstanding here, Hutto.
Through for a minor score. Geelong lead is now 61. Players move as they look to provide an option. Kelly wins the marking contest. 50 metres out, lining up from a 45-degree angle.
They can just slow the game down now, take a bit of time off the clock.
Elects to kick. Here's Kolajasny, who wins possession. Scoops it up. Fritsch can link up through hands. Ablett now. He slams it towards goal. Lucky to score with that shot. The lead is now 62. Teammates break for him. Brayshaw struggling to run at the moment. McDonald uses the body well. Uses it by foot. Good body work to win the mark.
Geelong just can't seem to retain possession of the footy. They're getting outmarked all over the ground and as a result find themselves losing this contest.
Looks like the ball will be coming back. Not a great performance today. And in the end, a disappointing result for Melbourne. How did you see that one, Gaz?
They lacked enough effort today. It was the difference between the sides.
Thanks for that.
We play the game as it should be played, at home or far away. The banners fly high from north.
At the end of the match, the scores are Geelong 107 to Melbourne 45. Thanks for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon.
It's been a pleasure, Hutto, and we'll catch you next time.
We are Geelong, the greatest team of all. We are Geelong, we're always on the ball. We play the game as it should be played, at home or far away. Our banners fly high from dawn to dark, down at Cardinia.